Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel. Or if it's your first time coming to my channel, welcome and thank you for stopping by, which is my channel, Deb Chanel's 48th World YouTube station. Okay, we're going to be going over The Bold and the Beautiful, so stay calm, relax, and take a look at some of my video clips and listen to my narration of how I saw The Bold and the Beautiful that aired on this past Thursday, episode 57, season 31. Okay, we're going to jump right on into it because it was kind of hot today, and they were showcasing a lot more of Eric, and I like to see the old veterans, meaning the veterans in the entertainment field and the acting field, and their role and what part they play in the sitcoms or reality shows, or in this case, soap opera world. So they showcasing him a lot more lately, and I'm glad. I'm so glad for that because he's just a charming, old, dashful type of fellow, very dashing, and dresses very well. But of course, he has to. That's his whole character. He dresses and styles fashion, or has a fashion house that he styles many models, many people across the country who can afford the couture type of look. Okay, but basically, we're gonna jump right on into the stories. We have Sheila and Thorne are still at the restaurant, El Giordano or whatever we call it, the Italian restaurant. Still getting a folk. What? Excuse me. I'm taping this at 2 a.m. in the morning time. Okay, wee hours of Friday morning. But like I said, Thorne is getting his feel from Sheila. She's sitting there giving him the 411 on everything, catching him up on everything concerning Eric, Brooke, Ridge, and Quinn. Okay? He's getting it all served up to him on a silver platter. Okay? And she's pretty much giving him all the information so he can pretty much ascertain why Brooke did not marry Ridge when she had the opportunity to do so in the past in Australia. Okay, then we have Ridge and Brooke. They're back at the office as it had took off or had taken place yesterday on Wednesday's episode of Ridge coming and whisking her off her feet away from Thorne at the restaurant that she was supposed to have taken Thorne to have lunch on the well, I wouldn't say voice, but on the insistence of Eric that she gets thrown out the building before Ridge and him tear up the furniture up there at the office. Okay, so basically, Brooke's just messing over her salad. She don't want it. She wants to be back at Thorne's. Well, in the midst of Thorne's communication and his environment, she wants to be with him because he was flattering her, and she was throwing caution to the wind, like flirting with him. Just is what it is, okay? But she's stuck there with big old head, Ridge, okay? And he's trying to tell her, look, he's gonna have you all to himself because y'all gonna be living together until he can find him somebody or find a house to live in of his own. And he's gonna just make every excuse not to move out your house, prolonging everything. So you're gonna see enough of him anyway. So that's why I got you away from him. So I can have some alone time with you. I'm like, okay, see, we don't even know if Thorne was coming back to try to steal Brooke from you. But you're making it an issue that he might want her too, along with your job. So you're really looking insecure these days, Ridge. A bit insecure, if I must say so. Okay. Then he just goes on to ask Brooke if she done picking up her salad pretty much because he has another surprise for her. I'm like, please don't drop to the one knee. I don't want to be bothered with that mess, that nonsense. But anyway, he whisked her off, and we soon find out that he's taking her to the steam room. I'm like, are you serious? You're gonna? Uh, I'm over it. I'm so over it. She's dressed nice. She doesn't seem like she's stressed out about anything, but he's gonna take her to the steam room where she get hot and sweaty. Okay, I don't understand where Red's going with this. Is what it is, though, right? Okay, then we got small talk going on at the office with Quinn and Eric. They're down the hall, of course. And Quinn's little digs that she has an office set up that her and Ivy works out of. They both are still talking about Brooke and Ridge and their off and on again relationship that they seem to have amongst themselves throughout their whole lifetime, pretty much. Then we got small talk still going on between Sheila and Thorne at the restaurant about Ridge, Quinn, Brooke, and Eric, and how Ridge is still getting away with murder, still getting away with his bad behavior towards other people, and still just self-serving. And Thorne is just tired of it. He's ready to put a stop to it. Okay? Like I told y'all, it's not the old Thorne. We're dealing with this new European Thorne. Okay? Then we got Rich takes Brooke to the spa room, like I said, and they just have a spa date together. I'm like, oh my goodness. But it's in the steam room, of course. Okay? Where we do that at? But anyway, we got Thorne. He leaves the restaurant and runs back over, excuse me, to confront his father Eric about Ridge and Quinn's betrayal and how it negatively affected and impacted both him and Brooke's relationship with them. Looking at them different ways, wondering if they ever gonna act on uh, their feelings for one another. Is it just gonna stay those little kisses that they had and not progress to something different? Well, we don't know. Okay, all of it was dishonest behavior. And Eric forgave them both, very shocked. He's looking at Thorne like, okay, what else do you want me to do? I got my wife back. Her infidelity of just kissing, I don't know. They say that was it. They weren't attracted to each other. What do you want me to do? That's pretty much the look he's giving Thorne. And of course, Thorne's saying, get rid of him. He's not really a force, so why is he still here? She's giving him several options to choose from. But Eric is not liking neither one of those. And I don't blame him. Like, you going to come and rustle my feathers up when I don't got sitting here with Queen on for gay him and, life is going smooth? How dare you, Thorne? Just look like what he wanted to say. But then we move off that situation. Got Queen goes to get lunch for her and Eric, and she runs into Sheila. And of course, they have their little girl spat talk here and there, and all this and the third and stuff. And pretty much Sheila just trying to get on the Queen's skin, and she's doing a very good job. Then we got small talk going on between Ridge and Brooke in the steam room. They both were discussing Thorne mostly. And of course, Ridge don't want to spend too much time on it because he wants her back. And he's wondering when he can get her back, meaning his wife. And then they can move on with their life. And Brooke is still treading water. She's not really wanting to commit with him right now. She's thanking him for his niceness and not rushing her. And I'm like, girl, you should be running far from him, okay? Far from him, not to him. Have you not learned anything? Whew, okay. Then we got Brooke is acting like, she dumb, like a dumb blonde. You know how that stereotype of dumb blonde, no sense, no common sense type of scenario or stereotype they put on white Caucasian women? Ah. And she's footing the bill, Lord. She is footing the bill. Because I'm like, how many times do you have to get burnt with the iron before you realize you don't need to touch that iron when it's hot? Okay? I'm just not understanding that. I'm not understanding Brooke. Okay? Very disturbing scene. Very disturbing scene because it seems like she just basically cannot do for herself. And a man just has to be there. And I'm like, oh, I'm just so tired of seeing it. Seeing it play out, okay? Even in real life. Okay, then we got Eric is telling Thorne him and Quinn have reconciled, and he don't want to discuss it anymore. Eric goes on to tell Thorne everything is fine, and Eric tells Thorne he has forgiven all other stuff Bridge has taken from him, taken him through, and all of that stuff. All right, Thorne looking at him like he crazy. Thorne tells his dad he's back and he's going to take care of Ridge and put him in his place finally. Eric just looks at Thorne, not knowing just what to say to him, but he looks pleased that Thorne has found this new definition of high self-esteem and he's promoting it in all facets of his life and his surrounding environment. However, he's still wondering, you know, what is all where is all this really going? He's trying to paint the end picture because he can't seem to get the middle. He got the beginning, but he can't get the middle straight. He definitely don't know where the end's gonna take place. Then we got Quinn finally gets her and Eric's lunch to go, and she gives Quinn some solid advice about messing with her and her family, the Forrester family. I'm like, girl, if you don't go on with your bad self, both of y'all, I can't take y'all, neither one of y'all. And to tell you the truth, Sheila may be gone from the stories for real because it seems like she's trying to run for uh governor or Congress, some part of I don't know. I just saw some brief ad and I think I have a clip where it shows she's trying to be a congresswoman now. So and some other rumor says she's trying to be the president. So I don't know of these United States of America. Okay. Ooh, if Sheila's anything about the role she played on the soap operas, I don't know if we want her in any political situation or scene, okay? Woo! But anyway, we leave that situation. I just thought I'd give y'all that little information on Miss Sheila, on what she's trying to do in the real world, reality, not on the soap opera world. Okay, then we got Brooke loves being sought after by Red. She just loves all the attention that he gives her, and she just eats it all up. And I'm like, all his empty promises, but you falling for this man again. But yet he just recently cheated on you, but you ready to fall for him again. I just don't understand it. I'm with the back and forth, the yo-yo coming back to you. It's like a boomerang. You throw it out there, think it's going to be free, going to live life, and then come back. 360, hit you in the head. Okay? I can't take it. Can't take Brooke. Can't take none of the storyline they're writing for Brooke. All right. Then we move on. We got small talk still going on between Eric and Thorne about the company, the business. Thorne is letting his dad know he's his biological son and the rightful heir to the throne. And after him, it should be Rick, because that's his other second son biologically. He said he should have had it from the beginning. He should have been his right hand man. Now, Ridge, here, but he's a Maroney. And he's just reminding his dad of all these things that have transpired in the past that he's trying to make right in the future. He said it all started with Mother and her lie, trying to put Ridge on you as your child. But, as we definitely found out as time went on, she lied about it. Ridge wasn't your biological son. He's a Massimo. He's a Maroney, you know. And he's just putting it all in Eric's face, like Eric don't know all of that. Like he don't know all of that, okay? But it just is what it is, okay? But he definitely tells his dad Ridge is a Maroney, not a Forrester, and that's biologically done. There's nothing he could do about it. He just stated facts. I'm like, okay, I ain't got nothing wrong with him. The man wants to solidify everything in factual, actual information. Not hearsay, but all information that can be proven. Okay, it is what it is. We go to Sheila. She's in the office eating. No, I'm sorry. Queen is in the office eating her food alone I don't know where Eric is. I guess he's still down the hall talking to Thorne. And then Red shows up, trying to dress back into his CEO type of look, executive look. And he asks, pretty much what you doing in here? Uh, how's everything going? This, that, and the third, just making a little chatter with her. And she goes on to say, yeah, I saw Sheila at the club or, the place where they get them Italian food or some Italian food or food to go, or they can sometimes sit there and eat there too. But he's like, no. Then, they go and talk a little bit about Brooke and Thorne, and he's just trying to get Quinn's take on everything, because that's his, it was his arch nemesis. Now it's his best friend, you know. They best buds. They have drinks together. They have laughs together. They have deep conversations together. I'm like, wait a minute. You're not supposed to be with your husband, Quinn. So see, I don't understand this newfound friendship you have with Ridge either. It's a hot mess. But anyway, he just tries to talk with her a little bit, but he ain't really listening to her or what she's saying. He got to go handle Thorne, because he has to figure out that Thorne wants more than what he's letting on to, letting them all know he wants. Then we got Brooke and Thorne are at her house discussing Ridge. Thorne tells Brooke he knows about what Ridge did to her with Quinn in Australia and why they really didn't get married. Dawn is telling Brooke to stop making excuses for Ridge and his bad behavior and his bad choices that he made, that she seems to have to pay the ultimate price of disappointment in the end. Dawn tells Brooke, you deserve better, baby. You deserve better. And of course, uh, Brooke is trying to defend Ridge as best she can, but she knows what Dawn is telling her is the absolute truth. Okay? Can't be disputed. Ridge is a dog. Okay? He's a dog. Okay, then Dawn tells Brooke for her sanity, she should not even think about or act on the fact to marry Ridge. That's a no-go. That's a no-fly zone. Don't even do it. Don't do it to yourself. And he's not going to allow her to do it. That's pretty much what Thorne said. He's not going to let her come in harm's way when it comes to Ridge. He's going to block everything to save her from his adopted brother. Okay? He just pinpoint tell her, don't marry Ridge. Because why? Because he says Ridge will never change. He will continue to do what he wants to do when he wants to do it, and he'll ask for your forgiveness at the bitter end. But pretty much he's gonna still do what he want to do, and he don't want her to hurt no more. So, Brooke looking at him all shocked, surprised, and because he said it to her or placed it to her so smoothly. She couldn't do nothing, or she couldn't really fuss at him because she knew he was right. Ridge ain't gonna love on nobody but himself. That's all he know what to do and how to do, because he's a Maroney. He's not a Forrester. He has no boundaries. He set no boundaries for himself. He's like Bill, the older version of Bill, really. And it just is what it is. Okay, y'all, that's the Bold and the Beautiful. My perspective, my take on the one that aired on December 7th, which was Thursday of this week, episode 57, season 31. Look forward to talking with you for the one that's going to air on Friday. And we'll, love the comments. So please make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done that also as well. And I'll talk to you soon for the next Bold and the Beautiful soap opera review. Take care. Bye-bye.